What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about how to get a guy to get over his ex, or just another girl that he's particularly fond of, because I know how it is. If he's not over her, it makes it harder for you to get him, and of course he's going to compare you to his previous girl, okay? So we got to get rid of that bitch. Okay? Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below with the notification bell if you want my shit right away, sent to your phone or whatever you watch me from. And I have a Patreon now, okay? The link is down in the description. And with this Patreon, you're gonna get more say in what type of videos I do. There's a poll on what videos you want me to do. You can make the suggestions of titles or topics of the video. And more importantly, I'm going to have a tier down there where you can write me a personal email of your situation, and I'm going to make a video on it. Yes, a video on your email, okay? To solve your little problems. Now, with that being said, why is it so important to get this guy over this girl? As I just said, you need him to, okay? You obviously need him to if you want to move on. I had a lot of clients lately, be in situations where things are going good, but he's damaged because of his ex, or he can't get over his ex, so he doesn't want to move forward. He just got out of a relationship, and he feels things aren't closed off on that chapter yet, or that page, so he's very hesitant to move on. And it's it's in your best interest to get a guy to move on from him. And I'm going to tell you how, from his girl, because of the following. One, like as I said, he compares you to her. He's always going to. Two, guys are more like, I guess I always say men in their masculine, like their job is to provide and satisfy, okay? And when he gets out of a relationship, or she cheats on him, or it doesn't work out and he really liked her and they were together for a while, he feels like that was a failure on his part, okay? And because of that, he has a void to fill. And that's why you see a lot of guys go on the rebound after getting out of a relationship, or heartbroken, or being cheated on, or played, or something like that. Our self-worth, our identity is so wrapped up in women and how they feel about us, and how we can satisfy them and provide for them sexually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and things like that. And when he can't do that, he's like, shit, I need that validation, okay? So what these guys usually do is they'll go on Tinder, because the woman on Tinder is pre-qualified, and he will just do whatever he has to do to fill that void. Now, I know that doesn't sound fair to you, but that's a natural instinct that a lot of people do. Women do it also. Women like to fill voids by, they might do the rebound, or they might seek validation of a relationship. I know a lot of women. I had a really good friend, Sally. She was a beautiful girl, just an awesome woman all around. But she wasn't happy unless she was in a relationship. She needed validation. She said she loved, treating someone that way, and then having in return, she just couldn't be alone. That's her way of filling a void, okay? So it's really important to get a guy out of the mindset of the girl, because not only is it a benefit for you in terms of not being compared to the girl, but he can never emotionally move forward unless she's out of sight, out of mind, because he's filling a void. He has that rebound mindset. He can never let go of her. You can't, they say you can't love two people at once. He can never let go of her and then move on to something better. It's just better for him. So what do you have to do? I say you have to fill that void, okay? When a guy is heartbroken like that, he is going to be on the rebound. But when I say that, guys aren't on the rebound on purpose. It's not like he's consciously thinking, you know what, I'm just going to bang a lot of girls to get this girl out of my head. That's not what he's thinking. Oh, look at that hair. Oh, girl, I gotta fix all this. That's not what he's thinking. It's more of a, I want to get really close to you, and I'm trying to get really close. I just can't put both feet through the door, or both feet in the water, because of this woman I was so crazy about. So you have to be an escape in some way. He's looking for a replacement. And I know that sounds like he's objectifying you or he's using you, but he's not. We are looking for a replacement. They always say you can't get over somebody unless you get under somebody else. And I know that sounds sexual, but you know, it can mean the same thing here in terms of it's very hard to get over a girl who is amazing if you're just dating subpar women. Not saying you're subpar, I'm just saying like when a guy comes around those women, you on the other hand are this above high value, I guess, woman that he wants to date, okay? And if you can be that woman with, of course, enough time for him to heal and be single and things like that, then he is going to want to transition into something else, okay? If you're able to fill that void, if you're able to make him feel my life is better with you in it than without, and if you're able to get him over his ex, in a healthy way too, like don't push it. I know a lot of girls who would push a guy. He'd be out of a relationship for 4, 5, 6 months and she's pushing him for the relationship. Sweetheart, he just got out of a relationship. And if it was a long relationship or if it was a divorce, he's going to want to be single for a long time. So you can take your chance and risk sticking by his side and seeing if things change, or you can just go with the flow, have fun, and see what happens. I suggest you do the latter, okay? Because when a guy just gets out of a relationship, he's not going to get back into another. He's newly single. He wants to express that, okay? But I know a lot of women who would pressure the guy in that instance, and they wonder why he pulls away. It's because, like I said, he likes you, he enjoys you, but liking a girl and having a relationship with that girl are two different things. Our relationship is more of a mindset. Liking you is attraction. That's feeling. That's something you can't help. You can't help who you're attracted to. You can't help who you date or not, okay? And I feel like it's important for a woman, when a guy gets out of a relationship at least, just like a guy should a girl, wait it out. Because he's just not going to want to jump into one right after he's got out of, unless you're some top-notch badass chick, which you probably are. But you know, maybe some of you, maybe one or two of you aren't, because I mean, you're watching my videos. If you're watching my videos, it's probably because a guy's pulling away or a guy's not committing, or you know, something along those terms. So with that being said, ladies, what do you have to do? Give it time. Be the best you can be. I know that sounds so cliche, but I mean, what else are you going to do? The whole point of this video is he's trying to get over her. He's not going to jump into something right away. He's trying to fill a void, which is why he's talking to other women. But if he comes across you, the right woman, and it's the right time, he's going to date, okay? That being said, ladies, I love you. Take care. Join my Patreon, and peace.